It's the Joel Shit Show, featuring Joel Shit. Hi, welcome to the Joel Shit Show. I'm your host, Joel Shit. Yesterday, worked a casino party last night, right here in Willow Glen. I'm not going to drive by the house that I did it at, but it was really close. In fact, I could have walked, but I ran a little late and I had to drive. And it worked out just as well because about 10 minutes before we were going to wrap it up, the manager says, "Hey, can you work overtime?" And I was like, "What do you mean?" She's like, "The client wants to pay for another hour." And that's always a good sign. It means the client is happy. And word of mouth, well, that's how you make it in the casino party biz. So, of course, we said yes. And we all stuck around for an extra hour, and made some extra money, and a good time was had by all. And had one of the newer dealers in the rotation at the craps table last night, and I think he's got it now. I think he's got it. One of the things that I don't like about having newer dealers is I have to keep looking over their shoulder to make sure they're rotating, because otherwise we'll all stand in the same place for an hour, and that's not very good, because we need to move every 30 minutes. Just, provides change of pace. It gives the stick person a break from having to bark the whole time. So there's a lot of good reasons for it. That's just one of them. But I noticed that he was starting to notice the time, and it's just as well, because it's really fucking annoying when one person, well, I mean, you have to have a table captain run the game, I understand, but it's still really annoying to have the same person always tell everyone, "Okay, time to rotate." And if the stick person is aware, then that's all you need. So I think that will take care of that, and so there you go. Let's see. Also yesterday I went and saw a movie. I saw Win Win, which, if you're into wrestling, not like, fake wrestling, but actual wrestling, like real wrestling, it's a pretty good movie. I mean, it's not just about wrestling, but there's a lot of wrestling in the movie. And it's a pretty good movie. I mean, I don't know how else to put it. I was really surprised. So I really enjoyed it, and I recommend it to you, and I hope you enjoy it as well. Let's see, now we have people crossing the street, so we're going to stay here for a while. So let's see, what else was yesterday? We went to Target, and they did not have any Topps Heritage Baseball except for some single packs, no boxes of any kind. So I don't know what's going on there. Also went somewhere else, and I can't think of it right now, but really that's news enough. Win Win is set in New Jersey, but it was filmed in New York, which is kind of neat, and probably in Queens, based on the architecture. It has a bunch of people I've never heard of in it, and the one guy who's in a lot of movies that I see, including Syrup, not Syrup, that's the Max Perry book. Max Perry book. It was Extract. Jason Bateman. He was in that. He was the assistant. He's always the assistant. Like in Extract, he was the assistant manager, and in Win Win, he was the assistant coach. And he's in a lot of those types of movies, and I enjoy watching him in movies. He's a calming influence when I see movies. But yeah, it could be one of the best movies I see this year. It hasn't been a very good year for movies yet so far, though, so the bar isn't set that high, but it was an enjoyable movie. Well, that's all the time we have today. Visit us on the web at joelshitshow.com. Email Joel at joelshitshow.com.